Hey guys, it's Cisco again. So I just want to quickly apologise for not having many reviews up over the last couple of months. It's not because I didn't have any new pieces come in, it's just because I was too tired and lazy to actually open any of them. So I apologise for that, and I'm hoping to try and get you guys some more reviews coming up over the next few weeks. And I've also got Singapore Comic Con that I'll be attending again next month. So I'll have a ton of videos and content coming up for that as well. So today I've got the Sideshow Groot premium format exclusive, as you can see. So I just got this guy in and cracked him open yesterday. And it's a really great piece. I mean, I think Sideshow did an excellent job on this guy. The paint is really solid and consistent over the whole thing. The base looks excellent. It looks even better in person than it did in photos. It's got enough weight to it, you know, nothing feels cheap or anything like that. It's just a really, really solid job on the whole thing. And with that said, pretty much as soon as I opened it and set it up, I knew that I was going to be selling it. Just something about it didn't grab me, if you know what I mean. I really look for a sort of wow feeling when I open up my pieces these days, just because, you know, space starts to run short. There's so many companies making so many pieces. I've just got to be so choosy. And so I can't even tell you what it is about it that hasn't grabbed me and that I don't absolutely love, because looking at it, I can tell you, you know, it's a solid 8.5 or even 9 out of 10 piece. It's you know, one of Sideshow's best ones that I've seen in recent memory, and yet, you know, I want to be as honest as I can and as upfront with you guys as I can, and so yeah, I am planning to sell it, even though I think it's a great piece. As I said, it just hasn't grabbed me. I'll try and sort of explain what it is about it a bit later, but right now I'll give you guys a quick 360. So as you guys can probably see, the exclusive arm is really, really huge. As some other people have said, it really changes the feel of the piece from a sort of defensive stance to more of an attacking stance. I feel like the X arm would work even better if you have more of the Guardians, sort of making more of an ensemble attacking feel. But the reg arm looks absolutely fantastic as well. It wouldn't have, if I was keeping this, wouldn't have bothered me if I'd only had the reg arm. But yeah, I can't really explain what it is that I don't 100% love about this piece. I think I would have liked the colours to be slightly brighter. I do like really strong comic book colours on the piece, and that's probably my only nitpick really, and it's not even a nitpick because I know some people love Sideshow's more subdued realistic colours rather than bright comic book colours, so maybe that's just my personal preference. But yeah, there's not really much I would change about the piece. I guess it's just not for me. Anyway, I will take the camera off the tripod now and get you guys a closer look at the whole thing. Be right back. Okay guys, here we go with some close-ups on Groot. I think he's a piece that actually looks really great from above, like from up high, just because you get to see more detail of his like chest and stomach area. You just get to see more of the sculpt, and he does have a slight downward tilt to the head too, so yeah, him looking at you from above, yeah, it looks really great. So just try and get in close on the head sculpt. It's a really beautiful face sculpt actually, and I think Sideshow did a particularly good job on the eyes and these little yellow nodes that are around his body. So they've kind of got a glossiness to them, and they've got some shading in there, sort of orange going towards a lighter yellow, that makes them look like they're glowing slightly. So great job there. I think it looks really nice. Lots of good texture, as you can see, and then little patches where there's like a green mossy sort of effect too. Looks great. So the head is a separate piece. The seam's not really too noticeable unless you're looking for it, but yeah, there is a seam there. I think they did a good job getting it to look like bark, you know, different brown tones, lots of texture, as I said. It's a really beautiful sculpt. And I'll just come up to give you a quick look at the exclusive arm. So, I don't know if you can quite see. So the X arm actually points forward, whereas the other arm and the regular arms are kind of by his sides. So, unless you have him sort of turned like that, in which case it's pointing to the side, it does come out sort of towards you, which gives a great sort of attacking momentum to it. But he doesn't fit in a Besta, from what I understand, with the exclusive arm on, so that's just something to keep in mind, guys, if you got Bestas. But really cool sculpt on it, the way the vines are kind of coming out and looping around each other. Very, very cool. They are quite heavy pieces too, particularly the exclusive arm, but nice strong magnets in there. I had no worries about it falling out or anything like that. Okay, and then coming down to the base, just spin it back around to the front. So he's standing 1 foot on each of these kind of raised rocks, but then there's little bits of tree root kind of running through certain parts. I thought that was a really nice little touch. And yeah, so the rocks are a silvery, charcoaly kind of colour, but they kind of catch the light depending on what kind of light you've got, and have a kind of shine to them. I think it looks really nice. So they've got these bits of blue shading in the cracks, and then the blue clear resin crystals look excellent. So there's 3 of them. There's one here, one in the middle, and then one on this side. And man, they just, yeah, they really make the base pop. They just look fantastic, I think. Really, really nice. And then as you can see, the blue shading is kind of coming out from the cracks, like where the crystal is. That's really cool. Just give it a spin to the back. Okay, I might just super quickly swap out to the regular arm just to give you guys 1 minute look at that. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, here we are back with Groot and the regular arm. As you can see, this is a really nice display option as well. Definitely gives him a bit more of a protective or defensive type look, but both arms look really fantastic. And I don't think there's any reason to regret getting the reg. I think this looks really great. As you can see though, this arm is a lot more in line with the rest of his body as opposed to the exclusive arm which comes out forward. So this display option definitely saves a lot of space if that's something that you need to be considering. Obviously you do get both display options on the X though, but it would be a shame to not be able to display the X arm. Alright, so I'll just give you a quick close-up. So the pegs kind of go into the shoulder there. You can't see them at all. They're really well done. And all the arms match the body nicely. Paint's very consistent on the whole piece. Yeah, so I guess I'm kind of sad to be selling this guy, but I've just got too much on my plate, I think. And I was debating whether to start on a Guardians line anyway. So I guess, you know, this kind of made up my mind for me. So just again, really nice piece. Just didn't grab me, guys, that's all. But if you're looking to pick it up, it's definitely a solid buy from Sideshow. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching and hope to catch you next time.